So when you go and get your blood work done, you receive a report that looks something like this, where you have your metrics on one side and a range of values on the right. If any of these metrics fall outside of the range, it gets marked and is something that your doctor may either talk to you about or prescribe medications for. But the problem with this is that most people, including the doctors themselves, don't really know what these metrics are measuring when it comes to your metabolic health or the overall picture of your health. One issue is that these ranges represent a population average. So as the population gets sicker and sicker, what's quote unquote normal may not actually be reflective of what's healthy for a human. Another problem is that pharmaceutical companies have their hand in how these ranges are established too. Not all of them, but they will make ranges that aren't based on research and are rather based on their own marketing thresholds for pharmaceuticals. This makes it very difficult for someone to make informed choices about their life and what medications they take. And it's something I'm really passionate about, is advocating for your own health. So I created LifeTrack Labs. Now this isn't fully built out yet. This is just the minimum viable product that I created in a couple days. But essentially, I have only a few metrics that you can enter right now, but it will analyze your blood lab results for each metric and determine the correlation between them and generate a string response as it goes based on a decision tree that will give you a better picture of where your metabolic health is at. So for example, I have some values filled out here. When you hit submit, the string is ending here with, this is more so just a note to myself and will be rewritten later into human readable forms, but this is saying based on these metric correlations, this person is insulin resistant, pre-diabetic with oxidative damage, issues with energy conversion for their lipids. But because it's based on correlations and a decision tree, you don't need all of these values. So for example, if you had, let's just say, another metric. The response is now insulin resistant, diabetic, likely oxidative damage, but we would need to confirm with bilirubin and GGT, which are the two that we've left out here. If you leave out too few fields, or if the fields you entered don't make any logical sense, then you might be met with a follow-up question like a modal pop-up, in which you just answer the questions, and it will serve you a new response based on that lifestyle question. And so this one is saying glucose and insulin mismatch because these are incompatible values. You're showing symptoms of hyperglycemia from the lifestyle question that you filled out, but it's saying to redo your labs fasted because of this incompatibility. So that's just one example of the functionality of LifeTrack Labs. Another is that you can take a quiz if you don't have any labs to enter manually or upload. So this is just a lifestyle question quiz that you can fill out. And if you've been here before and you've already filled out that form, example, I think this one, I believe it was this one. Yeah, so it will output a response based on your quiz results. It will give you a summary as well as detailed breakdown of the questions where you showed high concern and other areas where you should be mindful of and why, and kind of what might be the cause, what to do about it, and then also some recommended labs for you to take based on your quiz results. So far, that is my app, and I hope to expand upon this in the future to incorporate all metrics and, of course, make this look not quite so ugly.